Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I welcome you all to this early morning Thursday broadcast. This one, make sure I hear this breaking news. My Biafran people, my Biafran brothers and sisters. Breaking news. Police raided the ESN camp in Imo State, recover weapons and others. That is our key headline for today. Another one we have here is the first use Kpai of APC mocks those asking about Tinubu's whereabouts, health status as anxiety mounts. This is the problem we are having in Nigeria because everybody is the owner of the country. Somebody who said they elected him or they selected him is nowhere to be found. This is exactly what happened 8 years ago during the time of Buhari, when he left the country to the tune of 99 days, almost close to 3 months. He jumped back and go out again. When people were complaining, all the defenders of APC and Buhari were like, why should you people complain about their presidency select or elect? Nobody ever agreed that Buhari is not ill. They said he went on a rest or whatever, sabbatical leave or whatever. But it was recent that Femi Adesina come out and tell us that Buhari's 8 months absence because of illness affected his regime and also affected the country. But then, 8 years ago, when Nigerians was complaining, they turned against Nigerians. Now, this man has started again. A dying country will be handed over to a dying president. I am not here to mock anybody or to castigate anybody or to, or to incite anybody to violence. But the truth needs to be told. Let us continue. I will come back because I have a lot of headlines here. Tinubu, P2B, he don't come out to come defend himself as the controversy going on the internet, both on and off, about the discovery of David Hundoyin, the investigative journalist, who come out and let us know that the president-elect Agbado have a dual citizenship in Guinea-Conakry. He bought it. So as this one is making out on the internet, the APC, you trust them now, they went ahead to go and dig P2B, where he was given a honorary certificate in Texas or Dallas, Texas. And the thing begin to fly all over the world that P2B is now have a dual citizenship in Dallas, Texas. So Dallas, Texas, whether Dallas, Texas don't become a state again, I don't know. But whichever way it is, my dear, APC, they can run, but they cannot hide. So the P2B now have come out now and tell them that as long as this country is concerned, we go nowhere. That we must make this country better. Child traffickers nabbed in Enugu State. That's all we take CMO. Twitter don't lock David Hundoyin's account over Tinubu's dual citizenship allegation. This is not allegation, but a real. Because I'm waiting for Festus Keyamo or Festus Akpamo and Bayo Nonoga, FFK, all those people, Delalake, who will shout on top of their voice simply because they want to defend what is not defendable. For them to comment on this issue, they refuse to comment. The only thing Festus Keyamo come out yesterday to comment now is people asking where about their president. Now, it is a crime now to ask, where is the person that said people voted for him? They said he went on a sabbatical leave. That country you are going, I never seen when Emmanuel Macron will leave his comfort zone and come to Nigeria to rest. And after election or whatever, he will come to Nigeria to rest. Instead, he will remain in that country. Whatever money he wants to spend, he will spend it on that country and make the economy to grow. But look at the thieves and hooligans we have in the government house. Any small thing, they will jet to the private jet off to another man's country to invest. and to also rest with our taxpayers' money. Why Nigeria keep dying on daily basis? China denies aiding and abetting terrorism in Nigeria. This one is a news we are going to give later. Hakim's ex-wife, Hiba Aboko, he don't break silence over the divorce drama with him, with her, and Ashraf Hakim. So my good people, before I proceed, please, if you have never subscribed to my channel, endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time I go live or post something new on this channel. If time there's any update on this channel, you'll be first to know about it. So let us come back to this police raided ESN camp in Imo, recover weapons and others. We are going to start our news from there, and I have to say something before I proceed with this news. Not that I'm supporting the, what do they call it, the activities of the ESN, if, I repeat, if they are doing another thing instead of what they are being formed to do. In other words, if they are doing kidnapping and if they are doing the act of robbery, I won't support that. But let us call a spade a spade. Let us tell ourselves the gospel truth. Igbo no eme onwe ha, and that is where I stand. Igbo no eme onwe ha. Look at what is happening in the northern part of the country. Look at what is happening in southern Kaduna, where the Christians and the real Hausas resides. The other day, over 33 people were kpied by hoodlums, Boko Harams. That issue has been there for the past 8 years. They didn't raid any forest to get these people. Now, police and military are busy looking for ESN and Ipob people who have not done anything. When last do you hear shooting and killing and beheading of anybody in that southern east part of the country? But the so-called cabals in Asorok, so-called what do they call it? The Fulani jihadists who have a plan to Islamize Nigeria, who have a plan to take over our ancestral lands. They are the ones now busy going to look for those people who will stand against them when they want to perpetrate their act. Because this incoming president, if they allow it to happen, then be rest assured that Nigeria will never be the same again. Be rest assured that the Igbo land will never be the same again. They are busy looking for ESN who have not done anything. But look at 33 innocent Nigerians, innocent Christians in southern Kaduna was murdered in broad daylight. And Governor El-Rufai does not see it dim to petition the security agency and the federal government. But he is busy. He is very, very worried to petition the federal government of Nigeria because of Naira redesign and the new Naira policy. One cleric was speaking in southern Kaduna when the whole dead bodies were lying on the ground. He said, not that the federal government don't know what to do, but their plan is to wipe out all the whole Christians in that very community, in that very southern Kaduna. And he made mention that if one cow is being slaughtered by them in that area, that the military forces combined with NSCDC, police, even DSS and SSS, we raid the whole of that very community and found people because one cow was lost or one cow was slaughtered. But look at it. The police and army, who's supposed to be busy looking for all these miscreants, killing people on daily basis, burning their houses. Over 40 houses was burned in southern Kaduna. They did not do anything. The only thing the governor said is that they will investigate the matter. All the ones that have been killing, investigations have been going on and nobody have been prosecuted and nobody have been arrested or sent to jail. Yet, the police and ESM and the military are busy looking for ESN that are protecting the lives and properties from invaders, from Fulani killers, whom they are foot soldiers, whom they tell us that they are what do they call it? They are Fulani herdsmen, while they are their foot soldiers to take over our ancestral lands. Tomorrow will come out and tell me that we are practicing a one Nigeria, that this country is going to be a Muslim and Christian country, and I doubt that. The Fulani are busy doing everything humanly possible to frustrate the Christians in southern Kaduna. That is why on daily basis there must be an attack. Barely last year, December, when people are celebrating, 45 dead bodies were buried. The government till today have not even made any single arrest. But they are busy looking for ESN, who have not done anything to them. I am not supporting the bad ESN because they are the bad ones. But the good ones should be allowed to do their job. They are not a threat to the country, neither are they a threat to the lives and properties of the southern eastern part of the country. They are not out there, they have not killed anybody, and they have not kidnapped anybody. But look at what will happen in the north. Yet, the federal government feel it is okay for the northerners, for the northern Boko Harams to be killing Christians in those areas and killing the men outside, so that the Fulani will dominate the whole country and the whole southern region. Well, I don't have much to say. Let me continue with my news. 3 automatic pump action guns and 31 live rounds of ammunition, 59 rounds of AK-47 ammunition, 1 police hand grenade, and more were recovered from the Eastern Security Network. Agents in a recent operation by the operatives of Nigerian Police Force in Imo State, Nigeria News learned. The police command in the state confirmed the development in a statement issued on Tuesday by its spokesperson Henry Okoye. I am not inciting anybody, but I'm stating the obvious. So hear me and hear me clear. Okoye said the security operatives drove the criminals away from their camp in the Oba and Edis Izombe tropical forest in the Oguta local government area of the state in their last operation. We acted on carefully gathered actionable intelligence that members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, and its militia affiliate, ESN, whose modus operandi is guerrilla-like operation, that is, they unleash surprise terror attacks and go into hiding in their criminal hideout, have once again reassembled and formed a camp in Oba and the Agua, Izombe tropical rainforest in Oguta local government area of Imo State. The hoodlums opened fire when they saw police operatives, but were driven back by the operatives' superior firepower and the skillful use of positional shooting that forced them to run with varying degrees of bullet wounds, Okoye noted in the statement. He assured that a concerted operation is in a high gear to catch the fleeing suspects. Giving further details about the operation, Okoye said the command's men also recovered Ipob and ESN insignia, blue and black police uniforms, police card, police belt, military camouflage uniforms, black tiger, 150 motorcycle, red day-long motorcycle, black Kimco motorcycle, silver Honda ladies motorcycle, and black travel bag were discovered in the dislodged terrorist camp and Shrine. He, however, admitted that the operation was carried out with the help of men of the Nigerian army. The police command commended soldiers that took part in the operation for their bravery. Okoye said the State Commissioner of Police, Ahmed Bade, has directed operatives of the Imo State Police Command to raid criminal hideouts and seize illegal weaponry continuously. This is exactly what Martin Nnamdi Kanu said. that the Hausas who are busy, because this man now is an Hausa man, who are busy changing ESN, they will be busy changing ESN while foreigners are busy invading and taking over their lands. And that's exactly what is happening. They will take them by surprise. Before they know it, no more any single Hausa again will be in the north. And it will be between Fulani and Biafra. Yes, and Oduduwa. Because that is exactly what they want. Initially, when we were calling them Fulani, they said no, they will get angry with you and tell you that these people are Hausa Fulani, they are their brothers. But now, that same people that they welcomed in the 80s have now turned out to be a thorn on their flesh, killing their people unceasingly without any fear of being arrested or whatever, because they are the one in the position of power. He expressed gratitude to Imo citizens for their steadfast support and reaffirmed the command's commitment to eradicating crime and criminality in the state. What happens in the north? You are chasing ESN while the Fulani foreigners from Chad, from Niger, from Morovia, and the rest of them are busy taking over your lands. At last, now you people, and I'm go cry. When many citizens of the state are all to be cautious of the people who live in their communities and to report any person spotted with or treating bullet wounds in the local police station or by calling the command's emergency numbers below. That is what the statement reads this morning. Festus Akpamo, he don't come out to mock people who is asking for the whereabouts of the President select. Yes, now it's only in Nigeria that nobody have a right to ask where is our President select. Yes, it's only in Nigeria. Nobody have right to ask. Once you ask, they will come out to mock you. Yet, it's over 1 week now that David Hundeyin revealed the secret that Tinubu is a dual citizen, not a Nigeria and not a Guinea-Conakry. Yet nobody come to defend, but you people are very fast to defend whenever they say anything about Tinubu. Now, you are rushing now to defend Tinubu. Whereabout, but not in any way to defend the dual citizenship saga that have been ravaging the internet, both offline and online. I laugh in Spanish. Jesus Guillermo mocks those asking about Tinubu's whereabouts, health status, and anxiety. Upon that, he never speak whether his principal is sick or not. That is what we are facing in Nigeria. A sick country being given to a sick man. So everybody go die, everybody go payment now. Amidst the uncertainty and anxiety surrounding the whereabouts of Nigerians President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the chief spokesperson of his campaign organization, Jesus Akpamo, has given an update. Akpamo, in a post via his Twitter account on Wednesday evening, questioned why some particular group of people are anxious to know Tinubu's whereabouts. It is their duty and their right to demand to know. So, you tell them where is the whereabouts of your principal. I will not go more than again. Make it not be like Jibril from Sudan. Nigerian report, Tinubu shortly after his emergence as the president-elect departed Nigeria for France with his camp, claiming the former Lagos state governor needed to take time off to rest after the stress of campaign and electoral periods. However, with a few weeks to his swearing in as the next president of the Federal Republic of ZU, 29th May, Tinubu's absence from public view has begun to raise concern among Nigerians. Against his backdrop, Akpamo said those who didn't accept Tinubu as the president-elect should not be asking about his whereabouts. That means Tinubu is being selected for some set of people in Nigeria. If you make statement, make it watch your statement. You call yourself son, but I know that your own is a fake son. He described their positions has the futility of living in denial. The Minister of State for Labor and Employment, however, failed to categorically speak about the whereabouts of the president-elect or his health status. He will not speak now, so that he will not jump words. Is it not how he went out there, fooled himself about Binani's issue? Later on, Binani does not win again. Festus Keyamo did not come back again to defend his tweet. Nigeria is a joke. Nigeria is what? It's a joke. He simply wrote, same people who said someone is not their president-elect are anxiously inquiring about his whereabouts. Talk about the futility and the buffoonery of living in denial. P2B, he don't come out to clear the ground and say, Nehio, me, I don't have a dual citizenship. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the February 25th general election of 2023, P2B on Tuesday spoke on having dual citizenship. Nigerians gathered that Obi, while speaking at the National Executive Council (NEC) meeting of the party in Asaba Delta State on Tuesday, said he does not have dual citizenship. The statement of the former governor of Anambra State is coming on the heels of controversies trailing the president-elect Bola Tinubu, who allegedly acquired citizenship of another country. Recall that controversial journalist David Ihundeye, in a post on his Twitter account over the weekend, uploaded images of a Guinean diplomatic passport bearing Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his photograph. The development has seen Nigerians call out the All Progressive Congress (APC) presidential candidate to clear the air on the allegation leveled against him. Obi, on his part, noted that he is committed to Nigerians, adding that Nigeria is his own country. The Labour Party presidential candidate added that if there is war outside this country and he is there, he will come back to Nigeria. Obi said, I'm a Nigerian, committed Nigerian. I don't have any dual nationality, so this is Nigeria is my own country. Can all of them come out, even the one living in Dubai, can they come out and tell us that Nigeria is their country and be proud of it? And I have said it, that even if there is war outside this country and I am outside, I will come back because this is my country, according to Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. The people where they say sell our child anyhow, they don't back them in Enugu State. Child traffickers. The Enugu State Police Command on Tuesday announced it nabbed the two female suspected child traffickers. The suspect, one Miracle Oji, 24 years old, and Blessing Ane, of 34 years old, were arrested by the command's SWAT operations, our correspondent gathered. In a statement issued by the command's public relations officer, DSP Daniel Ndukwe, the arrest of the duo led to the rescue of two children, Ogechi Ene female, aged 4, and Destiny Okechukwu, male, age 1. Wow. Ndukwe said, preliminary investigation revealed that on the 24th of March 2023, Miracle Oji stole Ogechi Ene and was escaping with her before she was intercepted and arrested with the assistance of citizens at Ameke Oduma community in Aneri local government area of Enugu State. Her confessional statement led to the arrest of Blessing Ane around ShopRite Mall, Enugu, where she was waiting to receive the further traffic the child. The PPRO police public relations officer said that Anne confessed to having been involved in the act of child trafficking since 2017. A lot of people have lost their children. Adding that she guided the operatives to Abuja, where the male victim, Destiny Okechukwu, who had been sold with fake documents and renamed Chibike, was rescued. Things that happen for this country. with this one. Whether I will call this one hunger or what, I cannot say. Twitter don't lock the video on the Yen's account simply because this man, he don't make a investigation on the life of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president-elect. APC and his allies, they don't report this guy tire. That's why Twitter locked his account temporarily. Twitter has locked the verified account of popular Nigerian investigative journalist David Hundeyin over publications about President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Guinea passport. Hundeyin had over the weekend leaked some private information of the former governor of Lagos State, alleging he had dual citizenship in Nigeria and Guinea-Conakry. Nigerians understand that Hundeyin's tweet stirred a barrage of reactions on the microblogging platform as Tinubu was already engrossed in so many controversies before and after the February 25th presidential election, in which he was declared the winner. Hundeyin is known as a staunch supporter of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. The journalist has since been making controversial revelations about Tinubu on his Twitter account. The latest publication about Tinubu by David Hundeyin claims that the president-elect may have committed perjury. Confirming the suspension of his Twitter account on Monday, Hundeyin took to his blog account at West African Week to note that his personal account was reported for posting private information and is temporarily locked. You may not publish or post other people's private information without their express authorization and permission. We also prohibit threatening to expose private information or incentivizing others to do so. Twitter's private information and media policy stated. However, a check by Nigeria News on Tuesday morning showed that Hundeyin's account is still intact but has not made any posts in the last few hours. So, my people, that's all the thing take bio. China, they don't come out to deny you. Say they are not hiding and abetting terrorism in Nigeria, but in other words, I think in every rumor, there's an atom of truth in it. China and the other rest of the Westerners are behind the terrorism in Nigeria simply because they are thieving our mineral resources. In Maiduguri, where they claim that this kidnapping of 18 and insurgents is high, we have many NGOs, non-governmental organizations from Westerners who have been living there for decades without no fear of anything. They are using this one to confuse us while in the night a lot of things is happening in Sambisa Forest. Because the mineral resources in Sambisa Forest alone is enough to turn Nigeria into another Dubai. But they are using these insurgents there to be playing a mind game on the Nigerians and the people who think they are leaders, who think they are wise, whereby their wisdom is of the foolish. The People's Republic of China has denied report that it is complicit in the proliferation of terrorist activities in Nigeria. This was contained in a statement issued by its mission in Abuja on Monday via its Twitter handle. The comment was made in a reaction to a revelation by a British newspaper, The Times, that claimed Chinese mining industry employees were sponsoring terrorist organizations in some parts of Nigeria to gain access to the nation's mineral resources, and that is the truth. There is no anything like it's a lie. No, it is truth. That is exactly what they are doing. Not only Chinese, but the Westerners. They are the one that is sponsoring all these people, giving them arms, all in exchange for our mineral resources. The Times claimed that it transmitted its research to an analysis team in Lagos. In its response, the Chinese mission said, our attention has been drawn to a media report titled Chinese Bribe Nigerian Militants for Access to Vast Mineral Resources, published by the Times of the UK on April 15 of 2023. This report claiming that Beijing could be indirectly funding terror in Nigeria is based on the unverified and unclear and unproven information, to which we have to express our strong dissatisfaction and objection. The Chinese government, as well as the Chinese embassy in Nigeria, have always encouraged and urged the Chinese companies and nationals in Nigeria to abide by the laws and the regulations of Nigeria and to implement the local rules and guidance on labor, environment, health and safety, among others, and will continue their efforts in this regard. The Chinese government was and will never be involved in any form of funding terrorism. The allegations contained in the report were totally irresponsible and unethical, and the intention of the report is seriously questioned. It also stated that the bilateral cooperation between China and Nigeria had brought a tangible benefit to bilateral ties and well-being of both countries. We will continue to work with the Nigerian government to promote development and address security issues. We welcome international partners to join our efforts in good faith, but we reject any intention or action that will smear our cooperation. The last but not the least, this one is from Hakim and his wife. Hakim's ex-wife, Hiba Abok, breaks silence on divorce drama. Old woman, she has to be. The ex-wife of Paris Saint-Germain PhD defender Ashraf Hakim, Hiba Abok, on Wednesday spoke on her divorce from the Moroccan footballer. According to Abok, she was calm despite the rape allegation leveled against Hakim, adding that she needs time to digest the shock. The PhD player was accused of rape in February, which eventually led to divorce. However, Abok was shocked when she filed for 50% of Hakim's property, only for her lawyer to discover that his wealth was in his mother's name. Abok and Hakim have 2 children, 3 and name 1 together. The pair married in 2020, 2 years after meeting in 2018. Speaking to Elle said, "I am fine. There are days when it is like this, and others in which you have to know how to take blows and make decisions. Sometimes complicated and get used to new situations. Who would have imagined that in addition to facing the usual pain that separation entails and accepting the grief that the failure of a family project to which I had given myself body and soul entails, I would have to face this ignominy. I needed time to digest this shock," according to Hakim's wife. When you separate, you restructure your life, but it is not anything special. Either you have to take iron out of the matter. It is true that with 2 children, it's emotionally complicated, but I am not the first and I will not be the last. Medicine after death. The important thing is that I have the peace of mind of having tried and having done everything I had to do. There are decisions that cannot be made overnight. For me, it's a premise not to rush in moments of crisis. So now Abok abi kilongbe, how do they call your name? Now so she talk say she no go feed hide her face or whatever that it is over and it is over. So my good people, now here we go take Karea Wakaya and go with the go so. In case you never subscribe to my channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Turn on the notification button so that you will be notified each day that I post something new or anything related to Okute Daily Talk. So please, make sure you are subscribing, share this message to everybody, make it go viral, and also do what? And also comment. Because your comments make me a better person. Your comments make me to know whether I am doing good or I am doing bad. Have a nice day, my people. May the Almighty God bless us all, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I am signing out. Bye for now, my people. Kemesiano. Kudochia o. ụmụnne m.